President Trump's mass deportation plan has some people on edge. State officials are clarifying how districts should handle any attempts to enforce immigration laws at schools. State Superintendent Chris Reykdal says legal challenges are possible if the federal government uses schools to arrest undocumented immigrants. In a 13-page document put out by OSPI, Reykdal reiterated that schools must provide an education to all students under the state constitution. Districts are not allowed to offer private student data to federal immigration authorities, and any attempts to use a school for immigration enforcement must go through proper legal channels. Last Tuesday, the Trump administration lifted a long-standing ban on immigration enforcement at sensitive places like schools and churches. And while schools haven't been used yet, Reykdal says districts need guidance on how to proceed.
The overall feeling is it's a sad day in America. I understand we need to enforce immigration laws. That's typically been about adults who have done things not consistent with federal law, targeting kids and creating that anxiety and disrupting their learning, and all of that is really sad and troubling.
Now, according to OSPI data, 2% of our state's public school students, around 21,000 children, are migrants. Reykdal believes attempts to use schools for immigration enforcement or federal dollars being withheld because they won't cooperate could possibly be challenged in Washington or other states. He says courts have historically ruled that states must teach students regardless of their citizenship status.
If this is the new route the Trump administration is taking, I think they're violating federal law, and I know they're violating our state constitution. And we'll let the courts figure that out. In the meantime, we just want our districts to consistently approach this with students first in mind while they follow the law.
In addition to preparing for any legal challenges, Reykdal says his office will keep an eye out for any schools that illegally attempt to deny services to kids because of their immigration status. It hasn't happened in the past 8 years as state superintendent, but he says he'll be ready to step in if it does.